This will remain unlisted, and I'm just going to send it to a few people because it'll be specifically about the problems of my medical condition. The challenge that it takes me to move properly after the decades since the injury, and 5 years of it, the aggressive medical neglect, it created malformations in the neuromuscular part of my body on the left side. The left side neglect diagnosis from severed nerves in the brain was hidden from court proceedings and hidden from care altogether. So the malformations that it created with no disability modifications to the home, in a wheelchair use of one hand, being told by others that I wasn't trying hard enough, and that's why there was no modifications. So my attempts each day to get out of that chair, use the bathroom, I kept each day doing it, forgetting the next day, and being baffled by the injuries. We're talking about broken ribs, broken wrists. They kept instructing me to try harder, and I kept breaking my body up. It was the instruction by Roger Lecomte, Lynn Howard, Tim Donovan, Jolene Rogers, Ryan Lecomte, and Tanya Dysart. The 5 people that were, the 6 total, that were coming into the home and instructing me to consent to the conditions that were arranged with medical fraud while I was the patient of St. Joe's by Roger, Lynn, and then supported by Tim and Jolene, misinforming the local community of Peterborough where they lived, where my house was, being targeted by Roger and Lynn. All of this is factual, so right now, the focus it takes each day to correct this isn't something that I can really explain accurately, but the constant attack continues. It's a psychological assault on my medical condition by the people now at Southern New Hampshire Housing Services of 56 Main Street in Greenville. They're covering the decade-long assault by MDS entwined with my blood parents, theft of my home, and they're keeping their established banking fraud. So all disability income awarded in my name is going to accounts Lynn Howard made, and I'm blocked from court rulings that Monadnock Developmental Services arranged with Roger and Tim, Jolene. All these people interacting, worked filing between Jaffrey Family Court, Probate Court, and Department of Health and Human Services in New Hampshire. 6 people total, filing different ways, misinforming the local community, using the employment positions of Jolene as a LADAC of sobriety centers in Antrim that Tim Donovan entwined her with, beginning with the attack. The years I will never remember, these people dissected my life by hiding my actual medical condition, and they were planning on preventing any possible recovery. So miraculously, I battled through that attack, and I'm realizing today that they've spent millions of dollars trying to prevent this recovery. Think about the network misinformed, of courts misinformed, Health and Human Services outlets misinformed, WMUR misinformed, the schools misinformed, local police misinformed. Holy shit. The multi-million-dollar assault to prevent the recovery by my blood parents and Peterborough residents that were entwined with my business development when injured. But because they work for the state, they're immune, and they showed my blood parents and older brother, this is what you do with medical fraud, and you attack a patient of a hospital, and you remain immune as you dissect their life and steal from the federal government. Do this. A decade later, they continue. So the focus it takes daily to repair, people can't understand. And I'm done attempting to be polite about it. I'm simply going to make it clear that the individuals involved right now, they're attacking me psychologically because I'm standing up for my human rights. My daughter was killed during this attack by my parents. They failed to kill me, but my daughter died instead this year. My sons are still being terrorized, still being misinformed, still separated, our house still taken. They're still stealing from bank accounts they made in my name. This is still being ignored 2 years after locating 56 Main Street. 2 years later, they're still taking from the same accounts, and I'm being told it's not happening. Knowing the people that are telling me that I can't do anything about it because of my cross-disabled medical condition. I can't do documentation on my own. I can't travel on my own. They know the agency funded to help me with transportation and administration has been helping my blood parents for a decade with a multi-million-dollar assault, killing my daughter, destroying my body, and blocking me from having a life. They know it, and they keep protecting them, pretending that they're not. So this is the best that they're going to get for an angry reaction, which is the agenda. Get me to get angry and violent in public, locked away. Everybody gets away with it. Miraculously, I have not. Miraculously, I've put all of this focus daily compulsively into healing properly. And by the grace of God, this level of hatred can be fueled to be productive. This isn't something happening by me. This is happening through me. And I got to do everything I can to not say it as I see it, which would be nothing but profanity at this point.